This came from David again. What's the difference between a 40 plus DA backlink on Fiverr versus the same backlink from an SEO agency? And what should you look out for when trying to obtain more backlinks?
Yeah, so DA is a metric that Moz use. Moz, an SEO tool, they grade the authority of a link, of a domain as such. It's domain authority. So
it's replacement. It was like a replacement for PageRank.
Exactly. Yeah. So Google's old metric, PageRank, they got rid of it. Moz bought in DA, or they had DA and PA as well at the same. Moz have just redone domain authority, much to the dismay of a lot of SEOs. So it's a metric that's worked out using kind of link metrics that Moz have. So the links that point to the website will give that website an authority. That authority, if they then point to you, and you can kind of work it out. The problem that they have, and probably the reason that Moz have redone their DA metric, is that the quality of that website and the quality of the websites linking to that website in terms of how spammy they are, how kind of black hat techniques that they use, that sort of thing, probably wasn't really reflected very well within DA, and you could kind of not so much spoof the DA.
You could game it.
Yeah, exactly. Sure. So, and I think that a lot of what Moz have redone in changing their DA has helped to improve that. So, what you'll find on links like Fiverr and stuff, you'll find that they'll point links from websites that probably are quite suspect.
Spammy.
Very spammy, yeah.
Yep.
Whereas if you go to an SEO agency, they'll probably actually go out and they'll build connections with proper publishers and use different techniques to actually gain links on reputable websites that are DA40 plus. And that's going to cost a lot more because it takes a lot longer time to be able to do that. But realistically, it's going to benefit your website a lot more. Moz just isn't as good as Google in terms of judging the quality of a website. They're really good at what they do, but they're not as good at as Google are at like basically checking whether the website's spammy or not. What I would say as well in terms of how to what to look out for when you're trying to obtain more backlinks, check for engagement. So if you're like looking to do guest posts on a website, check for engagement on that website, on the blog post that they've got already. Check to see if there's been comments, if there's been social shares, what the engagement's like on that page. If you've got 100 blog posts that are on there and not one of them's got a comment, not one of them's got a share, then you're probably going to find that website's probably being used for guest posting and guest posting.
It's SEO only.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah,
watch out for that.